We're in the greenhouse where we, a few weeks back, started seeds in these little egg cartons. And we just got regular packages of seeds from gardening shop. We got carrots, we got peas, we got cucumbers. What we did is we started the seeds indoors so that we could get a head start before we planted them out in the garden. And actually, this is our second rotation. We have already planted a full garden, 3 whole beds, right, Juliana? Yes. So as we harvest those crops, we'll have new crops that we can put in place of it. So we will continually have fresh organic vegetables all summer. Charlie, yes. So Charlie, what is your favorite thing about gardening?
Watering them.
Watering them? That's good. And what do you like once they start coming up in the garden?
Eating them.
Eating them. Have you tried this lettuce yet? Hmm? So how do you like that lettuce, Charlie?
It's okay. It's not, I don't really like it, but it's okay.
It's kind of plain, isn't it? That's why we plant a lot of different kinds of lettuce, so we can mix them together and have more variety and more flavor. Should we take them out to the garden that we've already planted so they can see?
Sure.
All right, let's go. So here are 3 raised garden beds, and this is our first rotation of crops that has been in now for almost 3 weeks, and they have been growing like crazy. We have had a lot of rain and a lot of sun, and 2 very important things that all these vegetables and herbs need is full sun, at least 6 hours a day, and of course maintaining a moisture level, not allowing them to completely dry out. And of course the third thing is love, which Charlie does a lot. Charlie talks to the plants, Charlie comes and visits the plants, and that's the love they need to keep them growing as well. Charlie, why don't you tell us what your favorite herbs are?
I like this one.
And what's that one called?
This one is mint.
The big thing about the lettuce we grew this year, it's all leaf lettuce. So you cut it and then it regrows. So you continually are having new lettuce growing, which is wonderful for, the kids to participate in the growing of the plants, and as well as just, like I say, constantly having fresh organic vegetable. Go ahead, Charlie, why don't you?
And these keeps the bunnies away because they don't think they smell.
Right, that's another thing with gardening is companion planting. So like the marigolds keep away the bad bugs. There you go. See, she's cutting it, but still leaving a couple inches there on the bottom for the new growth to come back. And then back here in the back, we have our peas and a trellis because they are climbers. So these guys will attach themselves and grow up.
Get sun in it, and when it gets sun right here, it makes the owls move. So they'll keep like the animals away, so they get scared because the owl's right here.
Correct. So like bunnies or birds or anything else that might want to come in and eat our vegetables, right? The owl will keep them away. All right. Let's go ahead and plant something.
Okay, so we're going to plant rhubarb. And why we're planting rhubarb is because it grows back a lot. And
you're planting it there because why? Because you have
we have
a big space.
A big space to plant.
Rhubarb is a perennial vegetable that comes back every year. So we want to give it enough space so that it can double in size next year. So Juliana now is going to Charlie is going to dig the hole to put the rhubarb in.
And I found a baby worm.
And you did. And what's so great about worms in the dirt?
Because they make the soil good, better. So we dug our hole, and then we're gonna put some compost in it, so we get the soil ready for the plant to go in. And
where we live, our soil is very clay-like, so we need to add compost to it, which helps to add nutrients to the plant, but it also helps the drainage of the plant. And we actually make our own compost, and it's something we do year-round by taking like the grass clippings and shredded leaves and then adding food scraps to it. And so there again, staying with the organic it allows us, there you go, Julia,
here's
and
some
then it turns
compost.
into this beautiful soil that we can add to our fruits and vegetables, which
And this is
just
what-
makes them even healthier.
And this is what it looked like before we didn't put the
Oh, sorry.
nutrients in it. No, I was gonna grab a pile.
Okay, Charlie.
So
Yeah, it's just kind of thick and clay-like, yes.
it's just very clay-like. So we're just gonna add some of the compost in it so we can get the plant to grow.
Okay, perfect. That's perfect.
Can you help me put
Of course, besides the benefit of growing our own vegetables, knowing where they come from, knowing that they're not sprayed with pesticides. I mean, look at Charlie. She just loves, you know, planting her own food. She loves coming out here, cutting the lettuce herself and eating the herbs. And it's just,
I like to cut things too.
yes, she does. I just think it's wonderful for kids and everyone just to know where our food comes from. Okay,
And the food comes from the ground.
that's right.